everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for your love and your support. If you're here for the first time, you're highly welcome to the family. My name is Cynthia. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload new video. I have other YouTube channels. I'll link them in the description box. You can also join us on our Facebook group at Cynthia's Fashion House. So let's get started. In today's video, we're going to be making this circle short dress with the bishop collar. I'll be making use of 3 yards of fabric. Yeah, roughly 3 yards of fabric. I'll go ahead and lay the fabric on the table. So I'll fold my fabric into two. I'm folding it this way. So I will fold it again in a triangle form. So it's folded like a triangle. I will go ahead and place the measurement. So we'll be needing the shoulder measurement, the neckline, the armhole, and the length of the dress. Half of the shoulder measurement is 8 inches. The shoulder is 10 inches, divided by 2 is 8 inches. So I'm not going to be adding allowance to it because this is a sleeveless dress. I'll mark my shoulder measurement here. I will take 3 inches for the wideness of the neck. I will mark 1 inch for back depth and 3 inches for front depth. I'll go ahead and connect it. There's the back depth. This is the front. So I will go to the shoulder here, mark 1 inch for shoulder slope. I will connect the shoulder slope to the neckline. So right from the shoulder slope, I will take the round armhole measurement. The round armhole measurement is 10 inches, divided by 2 is 8 inches. So I'll mark 8 inches here. I'll make a straight line here. And this is now my chest line. So I will look for the midpoint of this 8 inches. The midpoint is 4 inches. I will make a curve here right from the midpoint. I will use this for front and back. I don't need to go inside by ½ inch because it's a sleeveless dress. Right on the chest line, I will place the bust measurement. The bust measurement is 42 inches, divided by 4 is 10½ inches. So I will add 1 inch for ease and 1 inch for sewing allowance. That's 12½ inches. This 12½ inches, I will take it all the way. So next is for us to take the length. I will take the length right from the shoulder measurement. The length is 38 inches plus sewing allowance. So right from the shoulder here, I will measure 38 inches round. I will go ahead and cut it out. I will start from the bottom. I will cut out the back neckline. I'll bring the front panel out and cut out the front neckline. So this is the front panel. I'll be making 4 inches slit right from the neckline here. I'll mark 4 inches. Then I will go to the neckline here and mark 1/4 of an inch, and take it to these 4 inches. I will cut it out, just slanting. So I'll be cutting out the facing. We'll place the facing like so. I'll use the neckline to cut out the facing. Then I cut out about 3 inches facing. So I will open the front panel. My facing is 3 inches, that's the length, and this side you can cut as wide as you want to. So I didn't cut out the facing for the upper part. Remember, we'll be adding the collar to it. We're adding the bishop collar to this side. This is the right side. I'll place the facing like so. Right side of the facing is facing the right side of the dress. So I will just stitch it here, sew it here. So I've used the facing to turn the neckline. So I turn it to the other side and they press it very well. If you like, you can make a top stitch here. So we'll go ahead and join the front and the back together. I will lay the front and the back against each other. Right side facing right side. Before I join them together, I will hem the armhole. So I've used overlock machine to tidy up the armhole. I will take 1/2 inch or 1/4 of an inch and sew it around. I will do the same thing for the other armhole. I will use 1/2 inch to join the shoulders and use 1 inch to join the side. I will start sewing it right from the armpit here all the way to the down part. I will do the same thing for this side. So guys, I'm done joining the front and the back together. Hem the armhole, and I also hem the button of the dress. I use 1/2 inch to hem it round. So what we are going to do next is to measure the neckband and use it to cut out the bishop collar or collar stand. So I have exactly 18 inches. We'll be cutting out 18 inches collar. I'm cutting out 2 at a time. So I have 4 inches. I will fold it into 2 because I'm cutting out 2 collars. When you fold it into 2, you have 2 inches. So I will fold this again. Collar stand is 19 inches. I'll add 1 inch for sewing allowance. That's 19 inches. Because I folded it into 2, I'll divide 19 inches by 2. 19 divided by 2 is 9.5. So I will measure 9.5 inches. So 9.5 plus sewing allowance. I will cut out the excess fabric. Actually, I want the collar stand to be 1.5 inches after sewing it. So I will use the 1/2 inch for sewing allowance. That's 2 inches. I will go to this end here, mark 1/2 inch. And I will look for the midpoint of this. So I will slantly connect it to meet this midpoint. I will cut it out. Make it curve here. So you see the curve here. I will cut this into 2. Go I will iron interface into one side of the collar. So after I've done that, I will join the both collars together, right side facing each other. I'll leave a 1/4 inch unsewed here. I'll start sewing it right from here to 1/4 inch all the way to this side. And when I get to this place, I will leave a 1/4 inch unsewed because I will use this to join it to the neckline. So guys, I finished joining the collar stand together. So I've turned it inside out. We'll go ahead and attach it to the neckline. This is the midpoint of the collar stand. I will also look for the midpoint of the dress. I will match the midpoint of the collar and the dress together. But I will start sewing it right from here to this front and sew this one to the other side. So I'll use a 1/4 inch to sew it. So this is the side I iron interface into. So I join it together with the neckline. After sewing it around with a 1/4 inch, I will turn this like so. I will use a 1/4 inch to cover up the first stitch and sew it around again. Like so. So I'll finish attaching the collar to it. It's very beautiful and easy to make. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Please subscribe to my channel if you've not done that. I will link my other YouTube channels in the description box. I love you guys. I will see you in my next one. Bye.